Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show, an amazing video podcast with sports stars, entertainment celebrities, and other great guests, combining one host who has no legs, one host who lives in Duluth, Minnesota, and another host who seems to never be on the show. But now, on to the show with Troy, Dave, and maybe even Will.
Well, hi again, everybody. Dave Stevens here, along with my co-host Troy Geary, and we just continue to cover things. Troy is fresh off the NFL draft. I'm sitting here at a Marlins Nationals game, but let me throw it to Troy because, Troy, man, you got to see a lot of things. Tell us a little bit about the experience in Detroit and what that was all like to be part of that draft.
Yeah, the draft just got wrapped up, but it was a great. I was there for a couple of days in Detroit. They had over 750,000 people come down to the draft area downtown Detroit. It was a spectacle. If you saw it on TV, pictures didn't do it justice. All those people, but we had some great interviews opening night with 13 players that were at the draft, and we got quite a bit of interviews, and those we'll be showing those clips here shortly.
And you guys did a great job. Will even got some stuff, so it's nice for you to put Will up to work out there. Here I am in Miami. We just got done with our Disability Dream and Do camp, and we'll show that at the end of this show. But, man, the excitement in Minnesota, Troy, are those Timberwolves for real?
Wow, I mean, yeah, if you would ask me at the beginning of the series if I thought they were going to sweep the Suns, I would have told you no. The Suns had their number all season, and they looked just like a completely different team. Everything was pretty much clean sweep, but they lost their coach last night, who got injured in a freak injury at the end of the game, tore his patella tendon. So sounds like he's going to have surgery, and hopefully he can get back to their first next playoff game.
Yeah,
Preferably looks. Go ahead,
Never
Dave.
heard of that or seen it without actually being in the game. So I hope it doesn't really impact them too much as they get ready for the next round. And it's exciting to be here in Florida. In fact, a few minutes ago, I had a chance to talk to the manager of the Marlins and a few of those other players that are here today.
Well, Skip, last year we met, and you guys went on to be hot and get the playoffs. So I'd like to think that I can help rejuvenate a little bit. I know it's early, but what do you do as a manager to try to keep these guys' heads and everybody happy and realize there's 140 games left?
I always feel like the next day is going to be the best day. You always feel that way, and as tough as the losses have been, or as tough as the start of the season has been, you always come in with a positive mindset because these guys are going to look at you, especially the coaching staff, and if you sweat, they're going to sweat. So you have to make sure that you're in it with them, you feel for them, but you also believe in them, and they have to know that you believe in them, and which we all do.
This is a good team on offense and defense and pitching. So, what does it take to jumpstart some of these guys that have been struggling at the plate, at least?
Well, I think it always starts with starting pitching. Starting pitching will keep you in games, and then a lot like last year we had these epic comebacks a lot because the pitchers kept us in ball games. If we don't have that and we're down 7-0, it's going to be tough to always come back. So it starts with that, which we've gotten some good starting pitching from lately. We've had a lot of injuries to begin the season, but lately it's been really good. Arias is our guy. I mean, he's the one that starts us off every single night. He brings the energy. I think hitting the ball in the air more is going to be the difference for us moving forward. We're hitting it on the ground too much. So we get guys on base, we hit it on the ground, double play. The inning kind of ends because of that, and all the momentum just kind of dies. So we have to get the ball in the air more.
So many tools. We want to see Jazz getting on the bases and doing the magical things he does. So you got a long stretch. Where do you guys see yourself coming in the next few weeks?
Yeah, it's a long stretch. Every team in the major leagues is good. That's the thing. It's not like there's no gimmies at this level. There's 23,000 ever to do this thing, right? So you're playing the best of the best every single night. And any team can beat you just like we can beat any team. And no one predicted us to get in the playoffs last year. It's 30 games in or whatever it is. So there's a long way to go. But it has to be one game at a time. We're not going to make up 15 games tonight. So it starts with tonight. Try to build momentum, start stacking days, and hopefully get on a run.
All right, you guys get back to the postseason this year. I expect some tickets, okay? All right, Skip. Thanks a lot. Best of luck the rest of the way. Well, Nick, multi-home run game, things seem to be turning around. Do you think that's going to continue to help these guys to get back into this thing?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, it's good to be back. Good to be back playing, and I just been trying to work hard on my swing, and yesterday I was able to put some good swings on it, and today's a new day. Just try to go out and help us win a game.
It is a new team. Are you still feel like you're getting established and kind of getting to know the city and all that, as far as that'll help you get back to your game?
Yeah, I think so. I think the transition's been pretty easy. They've welcomed me with open arms and given me a good opportunity to play here every day, and that's all I could ever ask for in this game is just an opportunity and just try to take advantage and just do my best to work hard and help us try to win some games.
Quietly, there are a lot of good guys on this roster.
Yeah, I got a lot of young talent and even some older talent, and I think it's a good collection of talent we have, and we're starting to play some good baseball. We've actually had a pretty tough schedule in this first month, and we're hanging in there. And it was good to bounce back from the series against the Dodgers and come here and win the first three and just try to keep building on this.
You got 140 games, so how do you stay fresh? How do you keep these guys pumped? Because it's a long road. Yeah,
just try to keep them, staying in the moment, really, and just tell them that each day is a new day to continue to get better, and I think everyone knows it's a long season. I just think try to stay in the moment as best you can, and usually if you stay in the moment, good things will happen.
You talk about that moment. Think about back to the moments. Who was your mentor? Who was you wanted to be like? Was there somebody that was really inspiring that helped you get to this level in the major leagues?
Not. Yeah. Really, I just think I tried to work hard every day. I thought when I was younger, I got overlooked a lot, and I felt like I always had a chip on my shoulder to try to prove myself, and I know just getting the opportunity to play baseball is a blessing to me, and I thank God every day to be able to play, and just try to keep working and keep trying to prove myself right.
All right, spend a little time with Jazz. Jazz, how were you assessing your start to the 2024 season?
I'm just going out there every day, working hard. Just thinking every day that we're gonna turn it around. Every day is a new day. Baseball is wild. You never know what happened, what could happen, and what will happen. So we're just gonna keep on playing and going as hard as we can.
And I know you smile. You bring a lot to the game. Do you feel now it's important for you to be a leader and to step up and to really help these guys to kind of get things going in the right direction?
I feel like everybody in our clubhouse is kind of a leader in their own way. By the way we carry ourselves, the way we walk around, the way we work, the effort we put in as a team, and to be a good teammate.
And I'm still loyal to you on the cover of MLB The Show, so I'm still playing that version. What are your memories of being on that cover and kind of having kids still play you and see you and want to be like you?
It's still amazing to this day. The kids come to the park with their baseball cover, the video game cover, for me to sign it and stuff like that. So I'm just enjoying it as the ride goes on, hopefully to get back on it one day again.
Finally, who were your role models? Who did you kind of pattern yourself after? Was it a coach, a dad, somebody that you wanted to be like that carries themselves like you do today?
I would say like my role models in life, if it wasn't my grandma who plays professional softball, it would be Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr. I feel like, and that's the same way I played, the same way I carry myself, the way I think of the game. I feel like the lovingness of Griffey and the fun and the way he plays it, but at the same time, like, to go out there and try to play like Barry with speed, power, all that stuff, defense.
Smile too. You got the smile.
Yeah, I love it all. I think I just watched the video this morning with Barry when he was like, his favorite show was going to the Dodger Stadium because he got 53,000 fans booing him. Like, I love that stuff. So I went to Wrigley just lately, and they were just booing me in center field the whole game, and I loved it. So it was sick.
All right, here we are at this amazing Ditka and Jaws Cigars with the Stars and our friends at La Fralanza. Have given us these amazing cigars. We had a box and they're gone. Everybody here has been coming up and they say this is one of the best cigars. It's not even supposed to be here, and now they're going crazy.
Rod Jaworski, Brian Urlacher, Warren Sapp. Everybody loves these cigars. So if you go to LaFredanzaCigars.com, use the code GS20, you get 20% off of one of their boxes. I mean, these things, like I said, we put them down and they were gone in seconds. Everybody loves them. I mean, this is a great event, too.
I know, but holy cow, and I haven't smoked one yet. I haven't even gotten to taste it. They're just out of the Dominican Republic. They've just released them, and again, it's a labor of love for these guys that put this together. So I'm excited to have them be a part of the Super Bowl, and in fact, they were the biggest hit here, and I wish we had more boxes.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, they just started producing these things, and they cannot keep them produced fast enough around the shelf. They're just keep going out. But they're ramping up production, so they're going to be everywhere soon. So get yours today. Go to their website, LaFredanzaCigars.com. Use the code GSS20 for 20% off a great box of 10 cigars.
All right, let's go find Jaws and light this baby up.
I'm excited to light it.
Hi, everybody. Dave Stevens here for the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show from Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Rays. And you know what? Not everybody can be a Major League Baseball player, but you can look like $1 million. What's the best way to do that? Well, go to FreshCleanThreads.com. Don't believe me? That's right. You can look professional, feel good, and not spend a lot of money by wearing Fresh Clean Threads. They have amazing shirts. They've got Henleys and polos, long sleeves, and even bomber jackets. And if you like them, you can save some money by typing in the show code GSS Show from the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show to save 20% off. So if you can't be a major leaguer and you want to dress like one, well, go to FreshCleanThreads.com. That's FreshCleanThreads.com. Tell them Dave sent you. Use that code GSS Show.
Hi, everybody. Dave Stevens from the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show. And you know, Troy and I are on the road all the time covering games, doing things, my motivational speaking. But I have connected with LifeWave, which has really changed my life. And it's an amazing patch that not only helps me to live my life, it keeps me very active. Tammy Wellman is joining me. And now, Tammy, you put these patches on me. It is a stem cell regeneration plan. But tell us a little bit more how it works.
Yeah, so these patches are amazing. They're wearable wellness. They're non-transdermal patches. Nothing goes in your body. Your body gives off light. They capture it and they activate your body's own repair system. Your body goes to work to heal things that are in need of healing. Pain reduction, things like that.
It gave me an opportunity to play in the Celebrity Softball Classic. This video of my base hit, I wouldn't have done it without these patches. So please, if you want to know more about this product, go to patchit.life. LifeWave, it's changing my life. Welcome back to the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show. Spent a little time with the skipper of this team. So near 500, are you happy at where you're at right now?
Oh, we always want to be above that 500 mark, but we're playing well right now, and the guys are working hard. They're playing hard. We're winning some games, so now it's all about consistency.
Dave, this is a tough division. I mean, you guys got some big guys in front of you, so getting back by 6 or 7, that's something that you can do because it is a long season.
It's definitely a long season, and like you said, hey, this division is tough. But we got to take care of us, and that's what I worry about more than anything is that we focus on us and we go out there and try to go 1-0 every day.
How do you keep these guys motivated still early in the season? Again, there are guys that struggle, there are guys that are performing well, but how do you keep that balance of the guys who really want to start turning things around?
You know, for me, it's about being where your feet are, right? Focus on the moment. I mean, I tell these guys all the time, hey, especially yesterday, a game like yesterday where, we fell down early, hey, let's just focus on the moment, stick to the process, and things will take care of itself, and they did really well.
What am I supposed to do where I put my feet? I'm not sure, man. But anyway, so long season. I always like to talk to managers as far as what their inspiration was, what your managing style was. You got to be under Joe Madden for a long time. Do you take a little bit of pieces and things like that? How do you start your own style that works?
I absolutely took a lot from Joe Madden. I took a lot from Bobby Cox, who I played for. And then you create your own identity, and that's kind of where I got to where I'm at now. But my big thing with these players is to understand who they are, not just as a player, but as a person.
And you've had a great career, managing, playing. Final question, if we were having a beer and I said to you, hey, Dave, what was the greatest moment of your life on the playing field? What pops into your brain?
Holding up that trophy. A couple times.
Doesn't get much better than that?
No, it doesn't.
All right, Dave. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks so much. A little time with Josh Bell here. Josh, you're tall, so I'm going to throw this thing way up to you. But start of the season, not what you want, but I see you working on a lot of things. Things seem to come around in streaks, and you think you guys are getting ready.
Yeah, obviously it's all about hard work. And at the end of the day, you're going to win games, you're going to lose games, but if you're working hard, you're getting better. We're going to be in a better position, as the months go on, and we're going to start winning these games that have been close.
Do you feel like you have to be a leader more in this clubhouse to keep everybody, kind of pumped and going? Again, you got another 140 games in this season. It's a long stretch.
Yeah, I think we're all in the same mindset there. We've lost some tough ones, had some early leads, and blown things late, played some sloppy defense at times, but that's baseball. We're trying to learn from it, try to get better. If we all have that same mentality, we're all going to get better.
What do you do sometimes when you're down? Do you reach out to mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, somebody that was a mentor in your life to kind of spur you back up there?
Yeah, I'm constantly, FaceTiming the parents and all that. They watch every game. They try to get out as much as I can. It's all a part of the journey, Obviously, I would love to be hitting 480 right now with 20 homers, but that's not part of the game. But I'm still, playing baseball at the highest level and got nothing to complain about.
We talk about mentors, and you mentioned your parents. Who would you say is that one person that you wanted to emulate or be like, or really was integral to the success that you have here in the major leagues?
Yeah, I mean, it was a ton of guys growing up. I think first and foremost, just me being a Texas Rangers fan, I loved Josh Hamilton growing up. His lefty swing, he's hitting like 280 with 40 homers every season with 40 stolen bases, cannon in the outfield. He was one of those guys where if I could just, steal one of his months, I'd probably be the happiest camper in baseball. But, I'm definitely happy to be a fan of his.
Again, we're on the road. Troy's been on the road a lot more than me, but I get to be a part of baseball. Troy, you can see they actually opened up the skies here today. This is the first time I've been to a Marlins game where the sky was open. So I know you got outdoor baseball in Minnesota. Don't rub it in, but it's been great. Now, what about those Twins? They're struggling. They're not making me happy.
Yeah, I mean, they won actually 7 straight now, so they're back to 500. But, it's going to be uphill battle for them this year. Cleveland came out red hot. The Royals are better. The White Sox are still terrible. But the Twins, they're looking to string some wins together and get back into the Central race here.
Yeah, it's. I know it's a long season, and they have won 7 straight. So let's just hope, because where my heart is always. It's not here at this Nationals Marlins game, but it's always fun to be at the park. And again, we get to continue to cover these things. Where are you off to next, Troy?
Well, I got the Twins in Boston this weekend, and then the Yankees come to town the week after. So
that's going to be great. We'll be looking forward to some more of your interviews. And again, continue to follow us on all social media platforms. And as we leave you, we'll give you a look at a little insight of the D3day camp that we had with the Mighty Muscles, which is the Twins Class A team here in Fort Myers. So for Troy, myself, and wherever Will is, do you know where Will is today, Troy?
Well, he's probably golfing with some Vikings.
All right. That's a wrap. Remember to continue to follow us on all social media platforms where Geary, Stan, and Stevens can be on your home TV and Roku, Apple, Spotify. Troy, am I forgetting anything else?
No, I mean, we're everywhere. Just Google us, figure it out. You'll find us somewhere.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Another big hit here today for the D3day camps here at Hampton Stadium. We're here with the Mighty Muscle, that is the lower class affiliate of the Minnesota Twins, putting on our first D3day camp here. Doug Cornfield, Dave Clark, and myself giving these kids an opportunity just to play baseball. A lot of great volunteers, a lot of great campers, and we made some amazing memories.
It's another beautiful day here in Fort Myers, and we got a great turnout for today's camp, and Mighty Muscle players are out here in force, and couldn't ask for any more.
There's an old saying, don't judge a book by its cover, and boy, a lot of people make that mistake. I've seen it in my life. I know a lot of people have looked at me and the things I'm trying to do and said, there's no way that guy is going to do that. There's no way this guy in a wheelchair is going to do that, but those are the people that fuel me, and those are the people that can fuel you in your life. Don't ever let anybody tell you what you can't do.
Come on, Billy, give it a ride.
People don't feel pressure when they come here. The kids can fail, and they can try, and they can succeed at their own levels, wherever those levels are, and it's just, we make it comfortable for anybody to be a part of this. It's very inclusive. But children, when they come here, I think what makes it Christmas, to answer that question, is when they come here, they feel like they belong.
Just take a look at him. He loves it, man. The players all are all around him playing baseball. This is what he loves, and if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where we would be. This is just way too cool. It's just way too cool. He has so much fun when he's here, especially with you, Dave. Yeah, I know.
It puts it all in perspective. It puts my whole baseball career in perspective. And there's challenges in life. You're going to run into challenges in life. And to give something back to people that are out there fighting along with you is what it's all about.
This is really, it fills my heart to see these kids having fun. And there's so many volunteers here just helping out. And me being a small part of this event, it is rewarding. What I can say is rewarding.
It's a big family atmosphere full of love, and just everybody gets to be normal.
Yep, and that's a big part of it. And so whatever their normal is, we want them to experience that in just a huge way. And again, explore that potential and not be taken back because somebody doubted them. Don't put your doubts on other people like Dave shared earlier today. Throw your doubts aside. Let folks find out what that ceiling is for each individual and where they're at with their own abilities.
Let them go, man. Let them go. It's okay to get bumps and bruises and little cuts here and there because that's life. And, these kids want to be treated just like everybody else. I did. You did. And fortunately, we had parents that did let us experience life, so to speak. So, yeah, don't put them in the middle of a railroad track with a train coming down the rails, but still let them experience as many things as they can because that's how you find full potential.
Well, what an amazing day here with everybody, the volunteers, the players. We had a great time. It's been wonderful. That's going to do it at D3day. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you for tuning in to the Geary, Stan, and Stevens Show. Follow us on social media. Watch us on yourhometv.com, or now we're on Roku. Download it and watch us. And thanks for tuning in. Until next time, America.